All right, thanks for joining us. Happy Wednesday, KW Southwest. Hey, today is going to be a great team meeting. I'm so excited. We'll be very interactive. We will cover a lot of great stuff. I appreciate you joining us. Hello, everybody online. Normie is still setting up some last-minute details. Give him a lot of love and stay away from him. He's not feeling his best today. However, we will go ahead and get started. If I can just ask to quiet our voices a little bit, if you don't mind. 3, 2, 1. I appreciate you. I know a lot of you are still coming in. We have only 2 elevators working, so let's go ahead and let's start with.
So it's a normal Wednesday, is what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, I'm grateful for the 2 elevators working.
2, that's 1 extra.
100%, 100%. All right, new babies, listings, closings, cars, marriage, vacation, divorce, hair, friendships. What's happening? Let's fill someone's bucket. Anyone? All right, let's start. Are you going to be the mic runner? Let's start with online.
I have a first time listing. I'm so excited. I listed my first property.
All right, we're going to do this one more time. We are going to bring up your volume. Just 1 second, if you don't mind. So that way we can hear you here at the training room.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, can we hear her now? Okay, just 1 second. All right, let's try this again.
Okay, I have my first listing. I'm so excited.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell us more about it.
It is in Cleveland, Texas. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet. It is live. It went live on Tuesday, and it's listed for $274. It's at 72 County Road. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Awesome.
Thank you.
Who is next? Gratitude, bucket fills. Anyone? Anything? All right, let's start over there.
I have something nice to say.
I'm launching a listing tomorrow, and it is at 6807 Bradford Terrace in Richmond, Texas. It's listed for $365, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, great investment property or first-time home buyers.
What subdivision?
It is Lakeview Retreat.
Okay.
Yeah. So please, please, please.
Awesome.
Just in case anybody.
Esther.
Okay, so I used to be so tilted to the buyer's side, buyer's agent. So I'm very pleased that starting December, and up till now, I've picked up 2 listings, and then I have another one coming up in 2 weeks. The first one I have is 649. It's in Ellison. It's a 3,350 square footage house, 4-bedroom, really nice house. The second one I have is it's in Independent Heights, listed for 449,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, just opposite the Heights. And then tomorrow, my oldest turns 24, so I'm excited and pumped.
Awesome. All right, let's do one more.
A lot of listings. Let me hear these listings. Hi.
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 I had put somebody in a rental 2 years ago. They got back with me a few months ago saying that they wanted to purchase. So I go, okay, great, that's fantastic. It turns out that she has since gotten a boyfriend. He also was wanting to purchase. They wanted to purchase together at 400,000. Since that time, they want to split, not the relationship. But they want to do 2 separate home purchases at 325, 350. So essentially increase 75%, right? So that's fantastic. I love that. I have a couple of other buyers that are great. But my daughter's trying out for the school musical, which is Mean Girls. So prayers and help. That would be great. She thinks she did really bad, but she did not.
Love it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, one more? Anyone? Or anybody online?
Yana, this is Dipti.
All right, let's
go for it.
Jimmy.
My
Go, Dipti.
my goal was for January to close at least one house, and I closed two houses in January. So I'm very, very happy and excited.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Sure.
Just really my daughter, just proud of her. She's she's a junior, so like I'm savoring all these moments, but she competes in DECA and she got to state, and so she like did really, really well. So she has her big competition in Dallas, and if she does well there, then it's in Georgia for nationals. So it's
That's
cool.
a big deal. Yeah. Cool. Did we miss anyone? No? All right, let's move right along. What's our next slide?
Should be, don't make me click. I get the message. It should be,
All right, let's welcome Rashid, our favorite instructor.
Rashid.
Thank you for having me.
My name is Yana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. You can call me Lisa, whatever works for you.
No. I know you. I know you. I know you. But being working late night yesterday
A lot of
to
Lisa.
finish up this event, and then I had an 8 o'clock appointment. Then I sent my inspector, and I got there 11 months late, where I
Get it.
go everywhere 30 minutes early or at least 15 minutes early. So my mind is not here. How to bring my mind back? First thing first, let's do the raffles. I'm an inspector. Anytime inspector talks too much, kills the deal. And agents know over here, they know that we don't. So what we don't do, we don't talk too much and we do not kill deals. So let's do the raffle first. Isaiah Sanchez.
Yeah, say yes.
Where are we going?
The food is coming from the best caterer. It is Indian food from Agas.
All right.
So I will be coming back to eat, take a bite as well.
Absolutely.
Jana Akara.
Yeah, Jenna.
And Deborah Mikaya.
Yeah, Deborah.
And then I have some cards in the past 1 month. Anybody over here used me in the past 1 month?
Rashid, you did mine.
I love this table.
I did. More time. He's like,
Miss Yana.
Aw, thank you. I can go by Lisa.
And I remember I did, anybody else, I did the inspection in the past 1 month.
You did mine, Rashid. This is Dipti.
Dipti, I'm giving your card to
Barbara.
Barbara.
She goes by
Thank
Lisa
you.
too.
Mr. Flores, we did a few inspections for you. Can you? I'm not talking about myself. Almost all the agents know me over here. So I'm not telling them what I do and what I don't do. I am the dumbest inspector in the world. I train people and I tell them, they ask me difficult questions and I tell them, hey, I do not know the answer. I will find it out and let you know. What I know is how to inspect, how to do my job. Mr. Flores, Israel, can you tell us something about?
Yeah, I mean, we use Pershing. We just did a large property that was $1.3 million. And so 2% sell, gets reports done ASAP. And, sometimes you need like an inspector to like be there, like something happens and you can always stop it. So we can
Thank you, sir. And I love Sapna Patel.
Oh, I love you too.
Yes, I love this set, right? And
But we'll all use you.
and food is coming from Agas. It will be veg biryani and chicken biryani. So please do not go. Have a bite. And we have two more co-sponsors. Mr. Dave with insurance. And first Mr. Dave and then Metador Lending, Mr. Anayat Ali.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Dave. I'm actually with Home Warranty. That's the name of our company, just straight up Home Warranty. The name kind of is not any good, but we actually are.
Says your company name all this.
Yeah, they do, but there's 17,000 of us out there. So but yeah, so just Home Warranty. We've been in business for 25 years and we service 48 states. I've been doing this for 9 years for the same company. I moved from Illinois to do this. So the thing is about our company that makes us better than everybody else is one, we're A+ rated with Better Business Bureau. So those are real people, real reviews. We do have the best customer rating in the country when it comes to warranties. So, we're taking care of people, we do what we say we're going to do. And we do that by offering up 14 months of coverage. So that's the longest in the industry. We do offer, you have choice of contractor, so you can choose your own contractor. We do have vendors, but the homeowners want to, or can choose their own. We do include the washer, dryer, refrigerator in the base plan. And inside the base plan, inside every plan, actually there's $100 built in for the agent. The agent can make $100 per warranty sold. They have to earn it. We have ways of doing that that are legal through RESPA and HUD. If you're interested, let me know. Or you can waive the $100 and drop the cost from $625 to $525, $725, that sort of stuff. So a lot of cool things we do. We do live call answering as well. I'll finish with this. Our company, we have 22 sales reps and 11 of them have been here for 5 years or more. So in this industry, if you aren't helping people and doing what you say you're going to do, you aren't going to retain your sales reps and they're going to move on and find a better job. This honestly is the best company I've ever worked for. Actually, it's only the second one I've ever worked for, but it's still the best. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of us. My name's Dave. I'm out there. Feel free to call, text, email, whatever. And we do have another drawing. This is a solar light for your yard sign. We actually partner with this company. So you can buy them from me, or if you write a warranty, I'll just give you one. So a little incentive, but I'm just gonna go ahead and draw for this one. But they attach, let's take this one. Heather.
Heather.
Yeah. So they attach the yard signs, you can put magnets on them, you can do whatever you want, they're solar powered, 2-year warranty. Great plan. But anyway, feel free to text, call, email. I'm always around.
All right. Awesome. Thank you very much.
What is your contact info? We don't have anything on the online people.
Oh, we'll get you one. Yeah, we'll send it out. Yeah, sorry about that.
All right.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
My name is Shazad Ali. I have Rahim with me as well. I'm the branch manager for Sugarland office for Matador Lending. We are the brokers. I've been nationally recognized as a 40 under 40 mortgage professional for 2025, although it took me almost 41 years to get there. And then been top producer for our brokerage for last 2 years, 24 and 25. We have helped 150 plus families in the last 2 years getting their mortgages done. We have our first-time home buyers, investors, and everyone else who needs a mortgage. So Rahim and I are part of the Sugarland team. We are local here, so we meet your clients in person. We are not someone from California, answer the phones over the call, and then they are not working your timings and they don't respond to you or your sellers. If you're a seller agent, they don't respond to you. We always here. So we are there with you from the contract to closing and help you. We have done a lot of business with Keller Williams Southwest agents. I would say almost nearly like 40% of our business with Keller Williams Southwest. So we've been working very closely with you, with some of the agents, and we would like to grow that and make sure that we are able to help out other real estate agents as well. Brahim is with me. He's a loan officer. Our team is growing in Sugar Land office. We have 2 more loan officers starting this week. So we'll have more capacity to get more clients and help you out. So Brahim, if you want to introduce yourself.
So I know everybody likes to work with certain loan originators, but we have like plenty of products. We have like plenty of lenders. So if you feel like you're stuck with like certain loans, you cannot get it to the finish line.
What is your contact info?
They'll share. Yeah. They'll share with the online people. Yeah. And then we have work. We have worked with a lot of homeowners and realtors in Sugar Land, Richmond, Rosenberg area. So we know the area, and we have worked with a lot of builders. Almost 35 to 40% of our transactions are with builders. So we have a good relationship with those builders as well. So once you get our pre-approval letter in front of them, there are very unlikely chances that they will try to push to one of the lenders because they know we close the deals when they go under contract. So please feel free to reach out. I have put my flyers and the business cards on your table. So please feel free to reach out, and we are here to help.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much. And for everybody online, Norman is tapping up their information as we speak. So that way you guys have the appropriate contact information as well. All right, awesome. Let's move right along. Nimesh, I made it short for you.
What? All right, keep going. Quick thing on, and you can keep going if you want real quick, because there should probably, oh, we're still doing the contest. Reminder, you want to add something? I've been saying this ad nauseum for the last couple of weeks. They're probably tired. Me. You are probably. No? Ooh, that's what's mysterious. Okay, we'll get an update for next week, okay? Anything you want to motivational want to add on that?
It's a really good picture of us.
Thanks, Norm.
I think it's great.
How many of you came to the office the last 2 days or whatever, and all of a sudden walked to the lobby and there's that sitting on the freaking counter? And we're like, what?
I think it's cute. I think we make it very inviting.
It's true. Oh. It was very. I don't even remember taking that photo. I thought Norman used AI to put it. He's like, no, I took it like a while back when we were messing around. I know. So Atlanta's going to be no, but a couple of things on a serious note with Family Reunion. If any of you are still on the fence or considering it, we have a pretty good deal that KWRI came out with that the region actually got together to help out in, and that is, if you are on the fence about going to Family Reunion and considering it, we can pull a ticket for the next maybe week or so or a few days at $7.99. Okay. And that's because we are, as a region, getting an opportunity to buy them in bulk. Okay. And we're buying them in bulk at $7.99. I don't know what the deadline for that is. So if you're interested in purchasing
end of this week.
by the end of this week. Yeah, Sharon's on the list. Actually, a lot of people already reached out. That's what that text was that you saw. I put it in the Facebook group. If you're interested at $7.99, please let me know. It's going to come directly from KW. And yes, I have at least 6 or 7 on that list already from this office. So if you are interested, please come see me or any of the leadership team, okay? We'd love to see you all in Atlanta. We're going to have some good things. It's a great lineup.
Absolutely.
Cool.
All right, Normie.
Norman's got something. All right. That actually might be AI. What was the other thing on that list? Oh, awards.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hey, just real quick. Where's my sheet? He has a cowboy hat on. He's always got a cowboy hat. Did you know Texan Day is February 27th, Friday? You got cowboy hat, cowboy boots? Come on, bring them on. Bring them on. All right. Hey, did everybody see that? Did anybody see that? Right? Well, there's instructions up at the top. Okay, go to ChatGPT, paste the prompt, and you'll get things like that. I love Carol. She got like 3 or 4 of them out there somewhere, right? Okay, look, I love them. I love them. Just play with AI. You're just playing with it. Come on, you got some more. You got. Do y'all know who this is? That's Win. Yeah. Come on. And then Jamie?
You can look at Jamie with 3 hands.
I love these things.
Amy Bacone, I love it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Who's that?
Pam Shockey.
That one's so good.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Oh, look, Tracy. I love these things. Okay. Wow.
Tequila, yeah.
Go back to the closed Facebook group, go find that and just follow the instructions and you'll get something that looks like that. Okay? It's fun. Just use it. It's fun. Thanks, guys.
Or you can be like Jimmy and mark yourself safe. You either in or you out. All right, awesome. Let's dive into our fun content. I always like to do team meetings on a personal experience. And I don't actively sell real estate anymore unless it's a very close friends of ours from my physician network that I used to service. So making a long story short, approximately 3 weeks ago, Kevin said, hey, can you go with me on Saturday on a listing appointment? It's a $1.8 million house, new construction. I said, sure, absolutely. So I went there. Didn't really know these people because it was a referral from a friend of ours. None of that matters. However, he says, I have a question for you, Yana. I said, yeah. And I felt like I was nailing it. And he said, I did look up the history and I see that it's been over 3 years since you have sold, a property that was in that price range. What are you going to do to get my house sold? Because there is another agent that services this area that is willing to do it for 1.5%. And then I grounded myself and I gave them the most beautiful answer, right? They smiled, they nodded, they said, fantastic. And then I sat in a car and Kevin said, man, that was smooth. It's like, thank you. And then I started thinking about it and I was talking to a lot of you and auto producing agents. And I asked, what do you do to set yourself apart? And when somebody asks you, what do you do to get houses sold? What is your answer? What do you think that I have learned from the 20 conversations I had? Come on, give me some feedback. What do you think I have learned? Yeah.
About how they're treated and how you serve them.
Yeah, the answers were all over the place. Some of them were better than the others. Some of them were really, really rough. So today's team meeting is a little bit of a research, a little bit of best practices, a little bit of me asking top of the top, inside and outside of our brokerage, what is your value proposition? And that's what I want us to focus on. The next 15 minutes are going to be very interactive because I want all of us to accomplish one thing. When somebody comes to you and they say, hey, what are you going to do differently than that agent? You have a solid answer that you can actually spit out with confidence, knowing that the listing agreement will be signed. So I want to focus on Fort Bend County because that's where we service most of our clients, right? The market rewards clarity. So what do I mean by that? Well, buyers are right now cautious. Information is anywhere. I can go on ChatGPT and I can ask, what is happening in Sugar Land market? What's happening in the lending market? And I get the answers. But what I don't get is clarity. That's where you come in, my friends. Sellers are emotional about the pricing. They still want to get COVID prices, yes or yes. Sitting on the market, we don't know how to handle the pricing conversations. Greatwood market is very different than Sienna market. Riverstone market is very different than Sugar Creek market. We need to know our local market and we need to study it on a daily basis. That will set you apart. Every Fort Bend neighborhood behaves differently, yes or yes?
Yes.
Give me a little bit of a feedback. What are you seeing whenever it comes to Fort Bend neighborhoods? You guys are experts. Come on.
It just depends if you're like, I got some listings that are around a lot of new construction.
Yeah.
So the way we market, the way we price is radically different than, if you're selling a new territory or Greatwood.
Yeah.
So it really varies.
Okay. Would you say that Canyon Gates and a new territory are two different markets? What about Greatwood and Sugar Creek? Okay. What about Pecan Grove and Waterside Estates? And my friends, we are talking, what, 10 minutes apart? And not even that. And we need to understand the local market. Our clients are overwhelmed, and AI won't provide them with local clarity. That's where you come in as the expert representing them, right? So going back, Fort Bend is not one market. Sienna, Riverstone, Sugar Land, Fulshire, all different. If your value sounds generic, you sound replaceable. So we're gonna do a quick exercise. Whenever we are in real estate. Are we salespeople? No? Okay, well, I'm gonna break it to you. We are technically salespeople. What do we sell? What do you sell? You sell homes, okay? What do you sell? Homes? Okay, what do you sell?
Experience.
Experience, what do you sell?
Myself.
You sell yourself, okay? What do you sell, Sapna?
Myself.
Okay, what do you sell?
Experience. The service
Experience.
and myself.
Okay, what do you sell?
Tacos.
Okay. That's what happens when you don't do well in real estate. Just kidding. Experience, what do you sell?
Experience. Just growing up in that area and knowing it like the back of my hand.
So you sell knowledge, local expertise?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you sell, Linda?
Myself and local expertise.
Okay, wonderful. Look at this pen. Can you sell me this pen? 30 seconds, sell me this pen.
I don't consider myself so the way my value is radically different than trying to sell something I don't believe in. So selling a pen is not necessarily where that's just me.
Okay, but you're a salesperson, so sell me this pen.
There you are.
You're in a business of selling pens.
But I'm not a car salesman. So so some of the things along those lines, that's just not my way of selling and property and things along those lines. It's value. So if someone wants to try, that is great.
Okay, value. So there will be how would you define the value in this pen?
So
go with it. Imagine it's a house.
Okay. So Yana, it looks like you have hands, It looks like you have a lot going on. It might help to get everything down on paper, and just express yourself that way. I have the perfect tool to help you do that.
Okay.
It is name brand Pilot G, beautiful ink, cushion for your fingers. You want to maintain soft hands, right? So you want to make sure that your pens have adequate cushioning. And for the low price of free, you can have this pen.
I take it. Thank you. That was pretty good. Give him a round of applause. Okay. All right. Let's go over to you. Sell me this pen.
How was your day today?
It was great. Thank you.
Mine was as well.
Pretty good.
I think that's it. I guess, do I know your background?
No, you just met me. Imagine this pen is a house. You're in a business of selling pens. You have 30 seconds to sell me a pen.
Do you have a favorite pen?
If I have a favorite pen?
Yeah.
I have pens all over my purse. No, I did not find a favorite one.
Do you have one right now?
I don't.
Would you like to buy one?
Yeah, I guess. How much is it?
$3.
Can you give it to me for $1.50? Okay, got to give him a round of applause. That was pretty good. Pen, go ahead. Sell me this pen. Catch. Almost.
Yeah, why do you want to buy this pen?
I don't know. You're selling me this pen. I don't know if I want to buy it.
Why do you think the pen is important to you?
I don't know. Some of my friends just sold some pens, so I feel like I should have a pen too.
Okay. You see your friends have a pen. What kind of pen they have?
They have a pink pen. They said it has a good cushion.
Would you like to have a pink pen just like your friends?
I want to have a better pen than my friends.
Okay. Why is that important?
Because I currently don't have a pen, and I have, all kinds of non-functioning pens that are white and blue, and they don't work well.
Okay. Now you're gonna have a pink pen just like your friends. And currently you don't have a pen. And what do you think this pen, which is pink, and that can match your friends? Would it be possible you give a try?
Yeah. How much is it?
is that important about the price that you pay this pen, or it's more important about you are having the same pen as your friends, and they have more value?
I mean, I really like the pen, but I need to know how much it is. So
It's $3.
$3. Okay, can you give it to me for $1.50?
Well, again, $1.50 discounted, it seems more important than you have a pen that your friends don't have and it's pink and you can use it right away.
What is this pen gonna do differently than the pen that I just bought for $1.50?
If you don't have a pen and you need a pen and the pen is the pen right now, would it be helpful to get this pen for $3?
You're headed the right direction, yes, except we had a 30 seconds, right? But you get the idea behind it. We have approximately 15 seconds to set ourselves apart at a listing appointment, buyer's appointment, or working with a client. See, there was a study done in Munich, at the University of Munich, that was actually studying famous salespeople, big companies, right, that are actually selling very inexpensive products. And then some of them, of course, were big old companies selling all kinds of stuff. And what they have found out that salespeople, doesn't matter what business they were in, what the difference in the conversion rate was as far as people purchasing their product was how it was actually sold to them. In a way of, as a real estate agents, we tend to say a lot of fancy words and come across as insecure, as I know it all and I just vomited all over my value all over you, versus simple, clear explanation of why you need my services. So my friends, you're not selling homes. You're selling the outcome. And I want to give you a little bit of let's stick on the pen theory, and then we're going to go through the rest of the slides, okay? So we went over, selling this pen. Most of you, describe the pen just like you're describing the house. Every single one of you went and described the pen. That's great, except top real estate agents don't sell objects, they sell the outcomes. Right? So let's take the pen as an example over here. So the P of the pen stands for the problem. Okay? What are you using right now to take notes during important meetings, Jimmy? You started with a question, which was really, really good. And that's a part of same thing we do at a listing appointment, right? Now, E is the most critical one of the pen, and that is the emotion that you create. Doesn't matter if you're a salesperson, or have you ever been at a conference when there's just a fantastic speaker that resonates with you? Why they usually resonate with you?
They hit on something.
Exactly. They created an emotion. See, there's almost a neurological science behind it as far as I'm in a big room of big egos and a real estate conference, but you perceive me as a grounded person. And I'm able to do the same thing with the room. So emotional intelligence behind it, an entire study. And I highly recommend that you do the same thing. Because if you show up at a listing appointment as scattered, what do you think the outcome will be? Yeah. And now what happens if you get challenged with the question of, Yana, I see it's been over 3 years that you have sold $1.8 million house or higher, and you remain grounded and you answer with confidence. People mirror match your behavior. And the better job you do in controlling the room at the listing appointment, at a buyer's consult, during negotiations, the better outcome for you. So going back to emotion, right? Well, Jimmy, if you don't have this pen and you miss something important, it's going to cost you time, money, and then possibly even something more if it pertains to your personal life. So creating that emotion. Next one is next step, aka solution. This pen is something you keep on you, so you're always prepared and confident, Jimmy. I didn't describe the pen, I described the outcome, right? So let's do this actually one more time super quickly. So now we know the problem, emotion, next step, solution. Can you sell me this pen? And follow this. 30 seconds. Go.
30 seconds. So what's your plan? This is a great pen. What do you need this pen for? What's your plans? Why do you need this pen? That's my.
I currently don't have a pen, and I just wish I had a great pen.
Oh, this is excellent pen. I'll tell you why. I'll give you factual situations on why you need this pen, why it's comparable to other pens. But I really need to understand what's the reason why you need this pen. And I could tell you why you need this pen.
I want to have a pen that if I take it out of my purse, people look at this pen and they say, wow, she has a nice pen.
You know, in comparing other pens, this will do it. And I'm not just basing it on fact. I'm not just basing it on just telling you this is based on fact. Why I can't sell you this pen, it will give you everything you want. And I will do it where you're happy, where you believe that this pen will, meet your needs.
He's selling the outcome, right? Yeah, you absolutely nailed it. Same thing with houses, my friends. Doesn't matter right now, we are selling pens, right? We can be selling cars, we can be selling vacations, we can be selling investments, we can be selling wherever that is. We are all in sales. And you guys need to understand sales and salespeople behavior and consumer behavior. That's what we need to study. So going back to our initial slides, Bend is not one market. Sienna, Riverstone, Sugarland, you need to understand your local market. How many new listings, average days on the market, how many price reductions, what is happening, how is the consumer behaving in each area? Meaning, are they moving because of schools? Are they moving because of lifestyles? What is happening? What are you selling? You need to understand it. Now, why confidence matters more than ever? Do you think when Sapna shows up on a listing appointment and she acts like she owns a freaking hotel fair and she sold every single house there and understands the market, has a strong value proposition, she will have a better outcome comparing somebody else that has absolutely no idea what's happening in the area, the history, the HOA, and anything else about it? Yeah, she will probably get that listing. Calm agents close deals, my friends. Clients don't hire effort, they hire certainty. Hesitation creates doubt. So when somebody asks you, well, will you do it for 1.5%? And you hesitate, you just open the door. You just open the door. Say that again. So I asked, right? I said, I certainly appreciate that question. May I ask why me having a history in the last 3 years of selling $1.8 million is important to you? And he said, well, I wanted to make sure that you're relevant. And I said, I completely understand. And yet there's a reason why you give me a call by being recommended by multiple UT physicians and colleagues. And that is because of my expertise. That is because of my marketing and because what our group does to get houses sold. Now, of course, there is a reason due to me running franchises why you don't see that in a history. However, is there anything else that is important to you that I could answer at this time to get your house sold? And I was as confident and as grounded as I could be. And he said, okay, just wanted to ask. And we moved on. I said, great, let's talk about the staging, right? In this section of Sienna, homes are sitting longer. Here is why and how we price for it. Going back to your local market. You need to be ahead of the game and proactive rather than reactive. When you are calm and clear, clients calm down. When you are unsure, they start shopping you. Don't get shopped. Be ahead of the game. Stop leading with tasks. Clients don't care what you do. I list homes is not value. Strategy is value. And the strategy needs to come from you before they ask you. Protection is value. What do you think I mean by protection? Yeah? Okay. How do you sell it? How do you explain it as a value during your listing presentation or with buyers?
Telling the truth, on a listing is telling them the truth and having clarity, especially on pricing. They may not want to hear it.
Okay, really good.
And being confident about that. So like you create your atmosphere.
Yeah.
So that's something that I actually read that in a leadership book this morning. It was like you create your atmosphere. If you walk around with a balloon of fear and angst, you're going to carry that into your conversations, your meetings. I had to have a really hard conversation yesterday with a client about just her expectations were not real, and it doesn't serve you anything for me just to nod and like agree.
Absolutely.
And she wants to listen to this, so this is great.
Use John as a line, which you use all the time. How transparent can I be with you?
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to
Or yes or
1 to
yes.
10. Yes or yes. All right, so going back, why, how, and what, right? Why they should list with you. How are you going to get their house sold? What is going to be the outcome by them partnering up with you? And that is your value proposition. Stop telling people what you do. Start telling them why your strategy protects them. That's the shift from agent to the real estate expert, the real estate advisor, the specialist that not only sells homes, but I understand the market. I understand the entire transaction process, and I will get you the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. What top agents do differently? Just based on me talking to the few people, as I mentioned, what I noticed, they all specialize in neighborhood. They have a one neighborhood that they freaking know in and out. They know the local restaurants, they know the people, they know the schools, they even know the names of the teachers. They know most of the neighbors, they are the expert. And what happens in the consumer behavior, if I'm relocating to a certain area and I'm thinking I want to be in that area, do you think I'm going to go with somebody that knows the area in and out during the buyer's consult versus I can help you anywhere? You can help anywhere, but then you better understand the entire market. They explain risk early. I think that is the critical part. I see a lot of agents go to listing appointments and people say, well, I want to go ahead and list it at this price. And you're so afraid that you're not going to get the listing that you say, okay. And what happens later? 3 months later, 6 months later, frustration. Frustration because the house is not selling. You don't know how to address it. Then you end up saying, well, maybe we should do a pricing reduction. And the entire relationship gets damaged along with your reputation. Because you did not set the expectations early on. And that could simply be, Ashton, I completely understand you want to get $900,000. However, as you see over here, we really should be at the 825. And you push back and you say, but I really want to be at 900,000. All right, completely understand. And I believe with my effective strategy, I can get you the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. But in the same time, let's list it at $899. If we don't have any showings and offers in the next 3 weeks, can we just have a clear and transparent conversations along with expectation that we will reduce the price to $825 then? You explain the risk clearly and you set the expectation. They tell the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. I love your house. It's not worth $900,000. Sorry, it stinks, smells. There's a cat pee. There's a, you don't have a designer eye. There's whatever that is. We gotta tell them in a nice way, of course. But you get the point. I can talk to you straight, right? People always think that their house is the best. We do the same thing as real estate agents. But there's art in being able to tell them, oh my gosh, your house smells and we got to work on it. We got to fix it. Or, oh my gosh, this room is just hideous. I cannot have it in photos. What are we going to do about it? Right? So they tell the truth even when it's uncomfortable. They set expectations before the listing goes live. Riverstone pricing has to be aggressive out of the gate. Again, being proactive in telling the truth, setting the expectations before we are on the market rather than let's just list it and then we are figuring out strategy. All right, top agents interpret the market. Average agents react to it. Don't be the average agent. All right, I want you to go ahead and look at your worksheet. We're going to take 5 minutes. I take it back. We're going to take 3 minutes. Look at your worksheet. Let's make a group of 2 or 3 if you don't mind. And I want you to go ahead and fill out the worksheet. Normie, do we have the worksheet for the people online? Here we go. And that is your value proposition worksheet. Why you? Why now? So I want you to list, who do you serve? What results do you create? How do you create this result? What is the emotional outcome? and your one sentence value proposition. Let's take 3 minutes. And let's do something fun. Let's have our title partners along with our insurance partners to do the worksheet, and I will have you guys present. All right, minute and a half. One minute left. Well, yes. Your own. Yeah, but you do in a group the pressure test. Why does this matter to the client, and why are you believable? Okay, raise your hand once you are done, please, so I have a good understanding where we as a room.
You know, stress-free, hands-on experience, by providing excellent service.
Okay, we done? All right, awesome. You guys can go ahead and finish it later. What I would like to do is, this is gonna be fun. I wanna take 5 volunteers. I promise this is the best way to get better in value proposition. 5 volunteers. Wow, I don't know who to pick first. Go ahead, come on up. Thank you so much for joining us. Who is next? 5 volunteers. Brett? Miss Linda, you wanna go? Okay, Vamshi, you wanna go? Angela, you wanna join us?
I'll go.
All right, Jimmy, come on up. Go behind the mic. And you guys are gonna be the buyers and the sellers that get to pick the real estate agent. Come on, stay, come on. This is the best way to get better in value proposition. All right, so we're gonna have a timer.
Let me get out.
It's
not even written on.
Where on iPhone I find timer?
I don't even know why I
Here,
brought it.
timer. Stopwatch. All right, so 30 seconds, and I'm gonna ask you the question. Why I should list my house with you
Wants to go first?
versus the other agent I just interviewed. And you have 30 seconds to give me your answer. And then as a team, we are going to vote on the agent we will choose to list our house. All right? So let's start with Jimmy. Or no, let's start with Brad. You have the mic. All right. So Brad.
Yes.
Why I should list with you. Go.
So Countryman Homes works on 3 principal tenets. So that's truth, it's trust, and it's tenacity. We're going to work our butts off for you. We're not ever going to give up. We're always going to be truthful with you, and we hope that you're truthful with us. And then we need to work together, right? So that trust piece really plays into a big part of it. We're going to keep you at the forefront. right? Your wants, your needs, even if that conflicts with what we are advising you to do. But we will be advising
30 seconds is up. Thank you very much. Let's give him a round of applause. All right, who would like to go next? Ms. Linda. All right. Ms. Linda, why I should list my house with you?
Well, you know, you called me. I mean, most of my business is from referrals, so my track record speaks for itself. I know the area inside and out. I've lived here for 30 years. I'm going to be totally transparent with you. I tend to tell it like it is, so hopefully that won't hurt your feelings when I just tell you what's going on in the market and what the buyers are perceiving about your house. I'm also going to be really good at communication. I have a knack for that. And
30 seconds is up. Thank you very much. That was great. All right, who is next? Ready? You got this?
I don't.
All right. Why I should list my house with you versus with Jimmy? Go.
Number one is because I'm faith-filled. My big thing is integrity. I will be honest with you with every part of our process. I also have a team, the DS team. We're backed with very experienced, about 45 years of experience in our team. We also have a wonderful transaction coordinator that isn't just my backup, but she's also there to answer every question when we can't because we're busy with other people. You'll never be left with, I don't know. You'll always be updated, and I'm as eager as you are to sell that property.
30 seconds. Wonderful. Let's give a round of applause. Good job. All right. You ready?
Sure.
All right. Jimmy, why I should list my house with you versus with Brad? Go.
So there's so many realtors out there. Real estate isn't a hobby for us. It's a lifestyle. It's what we do. We have 50+ reviews, 5-star reviews on Google. It's because we really care about clients. From the moment that we get the house live to the moment we get to the closing table, literally, you'll have an exceptional experience with the Space City team.
Wow, 16 seconds and he's done. Woo! That was good. All right, you ready? Angelia, why I should go ahead and list my house with you versus with Jimmy? Go.
Awesome. Sir, ma'am, what it basically comes down to, I play 3 roles in your life when you're selling your home. I'm your advisor, I'm your negotiator, and I'm your transactional manager, overseeing all the details that it takes, making sure that every I is dotted, every T is crossed. And my purpose in helping you is for you to be so happy with the help that I've provided you that you'll gladly introduce me to at least 2 other people you care about before your transaction is even over.
30 seconds is up. Thank you very much. All right, perfect. So now you guys are the ones that get to pick your listing agent, and we are going to do it by being loud and clapping. So if you want to go ahead and list your house with the DS team, give them a round of applause. What about Linda Day, all day, every day? What about Brad Countryman? What about Angel McDaniel? Okay, what about Jimmy with the Space City team? All right. All of you guys did a great job, and I'm grateful for sharing and doing this exercise with everyone. However, do you guys see the difference in the value proposition? Just so what do you experience, and how important it is to truly capture the 30 seconds that you have in front of the consumer during the listing appointment? Super critical. So I want to encourage you, finish your worksheets, practice it. Practice it, practice it, practice it, so it does not catch you by surprise. Thank you so much for coming, and I would like to invite our business partners, James, Acosta, Christina, please come on up. Do we have anybody else? Please join us. And they're going to share their value proposition and why you should use them.
Great exercise. I'm James Acosta. I'm with Farmers Insurance. We are grateful to be KB Southwest's insurance partner. We brand ourselves as
Advisor.
right through multiple companies, an effort to find you and your clients the best coverage, deliver that coverage at the best price point. And so I had some stuff I was going to talk about, but I'm going to pivot because of the subject today, value proposition. I love that phrase. Value proposition to me, Yana, is what makes you different and or better, or both, right? And so what I wrote down, and it's continued to be our value proposition for our agency, is our agency helps people understand insurance so that they can make best decision for them and their family on how to protect their assets. It's that simple. That's for the general public. For you guys in particular, for our realtor partners here at KW Southwest, our value proposition is our agency is built for the real estate transaction, because similar to real estate, there are insurance agencies everywhere. But our differentiator is that we focus on the real estate transaction. Every process, every system, every person that works in our office is built to serve the real estate community. And that's not generally how the insurance industry works. So we would love the opportunity to share with you how we differentiate ourselves from our competitors, how we're serving you, how we're creating repeat business for you. The way to do that is strategically. Our phone number is on this pen that I handed out to everybody. All you have to do is text. Yeah, there you go. Sell me the pen. That was powerful. So we're going to run that exercise with our team, by the way. Text this number. You can text it. All you have to do is, my name is Israel Flores, and I'm at KW Southwest. That's all you have to do. And our team is going to reach out to you. We're going to get an appointment set with you, and we're going to talk about how we can serve you. We appreciate the opportunity to be here, and yeah, turn it over to our smart
Christina. All right. Thank you.
I was not prepared to give my 30-second elevator pitch, but hold on, sweating. Okay. Hey guys. Thank you for calling me to your meeting today. My name is Christina. I work for Majestic Title. When you close with us, you can close with confidence because we are honest and we pride ourselves on integrity. I know a lot of title companies out there will tell you that they pride themselves on customer service, but that's our baseline, okay? When you close with us, we want you to be confident in sending your files to us because you know that we can get it done. Any file can be closed. That doesn't mean that any file should be closed. If there's a red flag in your transaction, we're going to pull you aside and say that we need to probably look at this. This might not be something that we want to go through because we want to have your back and we don't want to get sued. We don't want you to get sued. So please send your files to Majestic Title.
You would do very well in real estate. It was so good.
That's so funny. Okay, what I did want to talk to you guys about, two things. I know I've already mentioned March 1st, our title insurance rates are dropping by 6.2%. Majestic Title, we are not going to increase our escrow fee. That's been some of the phone calls that I've been getting is like, hey, how are you going to recoup $500,000 this year? We're going to hope that you bless us with more business. That's how we're going to recoup the money. And we're going to pray. And we're going to get through it. We're just going to pray through it. And the second thing I wanted to bring to your attention is on March 1st as well, FinCEN is cracking down on title companies. So if your sellers are selling in an entity, that entity has to be reported and the sale has to be reported. So a lot of people like to purchase in an LLC or a corporation or something like that to save on taxes. But when they go to sell it, we have to report it, especially if they're purchasing all cash. Those transactions are the transactions that they're trying to crack down on. So no more skating under the table. And just to highlight, if your seller comes to the closing as an entity and then wants to turn around and sell as an individual, we also have to report that transaction. Okay, cool.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Dwayne, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Dwayne Graham with New American Funding. So wanted to give you guys a quick update on the education value add piece. So you guys asked for it, we're delivering. The first class that we have set up for you guys will be on February 19th at 10 a.m. It's to go over the non-QM mortgage product. So with that, it's the outside of the box, don't qualify for the traditional, conventional Fannie, Freddie. This is the self-employed person who doesn't show a lot of income but has a lot of assets and they still want to buy a house. So that's the first class that we're hosting. We're going to do one class every single month for the entire year. We're going to look at reverse mortgage. We're going to look at bringing in an appraiser to talk to you guys. We have a lot planned for you, but just wanted to give you guys a quick update. It's February 19th at 10 a.m. here. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Let Denise, Catherine, Dale, Anthony, let any of us know. Also, we're thinking of ideas that we think will add value for you guys. We're literally just like making stuff up as we go. So if there's something that you think that you want to know more about on the mortgage side, reach out to us, let us know. We'll figure out a way to make it happen. All right. I appreciate you guys.
All right. Awesome. All right, question for you. This one is the most important question that I want to ask you. Are you guys going to work on your value proposition? Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope I didn't forget anything or anybody. Enjoy a wonderful lunch. Thank you to our business partners, and we will see you next week. DJ Norman, take it away.